Hello and welcome to another Fresh Off the Stalls. We're here in historic Wilton's Music Hall for a show about a bearded lady. I think before we start talking about a show about a bearded lady, I think we should give each other some beard love.
I'm good, but no,
Just
it's weird. It's weird.
Beard love.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it. No.
We have been to see Dame Nature, the We have been to see Dame Nature, the magnificent bearded lady, which I wanted to catch in Edinburgh but couldn't quite make it. But it's come to London, and as far as sort of the Victorian Hall, Victorian Music Hall-esque bearded lady thing, it's what a better venue to have it. I'm here with my friend Chris Hislop, Maverick PR and ex-theatre critic.
Maverick.
What did you think?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was very interesting. It was very fun. It was very funny, and not in that sort of, oh, it's funny because he's taking the piss out of himself way. It was funny because he was using music hall mores to take the piss out of the character of the bearded lady. That's very clever. I admired that, and it had sort of gruesome one-liners, which is also music hall tradition. So, in a sense, at Wilton's, a show about bearded ladies, everything about music hall about it was very well placed.
The comedy to me was brilliant, but because we were genuinely laughing.
Oh God,
there was
one
point
where
crying.
There was one point where I realised that I'd been laughing consistently for about 10 minutes and my jaw hurt, and that's always a good sign.
Yeah, but what I loved about it most was that, I mean, it's the first time I've really sort of understood the term comi-tragic, because at points I was laughing and I thought like, shush. Because I actually thought like,
not a word.
I'm laughing, but at the same time I feel like I shouldn't be. I feel like I should actually be really crying. I think the only thing that was unclear for me was, because for what I saw from it, it was basically him trying to sort of deal with issues about being a bearded lady, so being coerced into a relationship, being kept, and
it became more of a show about the being a kept woman, being a kept performer. You know, it became a show about sort of low culture. He never lets me go out very much, which is in and of itself an interesting story to talk about, and something that is very true, I'm sure. But did it have anything to do? Was he trying to use modern cultural issues to talk about bearded lady cultural issues, or was it all sort of
trying to use bearded lady issues to talk about modern issues? I think that's the only criticism I can really make. But some of what it's trying to do is a bit unclear. But as far as performance and as far as some of the ways it makes you feel, I thought it was great. I was genuinely moved. I mean, the tagline I was thinking of throughout was like, it is blissfully and breathtakingly bittersweet, because you know I like my alliterations.
Yeah, you do.
And it really is.
It is bittersweet, but it's also absurd. And the problem with using absurdity in something that is quite heartfelt is that you end up, in that terrible position where you feel, is he taking the piss out of the thing he clearly loves so much he's made a show about it? Or is he so into it that he thinks it's okay to have a little go at it? Like,
Tim Bell was fantastic. I thought he reacted wonderfully to the audience, and he really
physically
held
throws himself into it.
Yeah, I just love the point about some of the more quiet bits and some of the more really intense bit. You didn't hear a peep. You didn't hear a shuffle from the rest of the audience. Everyone was
a good. I mean, this is an odd thing to say. This is a good thing, but I always like it when you can hear the sound desk cue. When you can hear someone press the button on the desk. It's so quiet in your cavernous theatre. You can hear someone go click on a button that's designed not to make noise. If you can hear that click, you've shut up an entire room.
Yeah, you know that everyone in Wilton's Music Hall were just were hanging on whatever he was doing. So I mean, it is a stunning show. Just
stunning's a big word.
Oh, shut up.
No, stunning's a big word. If you're using stunning, did it stun you?
I did. And you must have noticed me. I stood there, literally with my finger in my mouth, because I didn't know what to do. I was like, do I laugh? Do I cry? How do I react to this? But at the same time, I was utterly captivated. Anyway, so I absolutely enjoyed it. I thought it was a fantastic show. I'm so glad I've managed to catch it here in London when I wasn't able to make it in Edinburgh. But I think I'm going to give it... Do you know what you're doing?
No, I've done it wrong. No, I still don't think it's
That's
right.
it. As I said, this is my programme. Don't rip it to shreds. I do actually need to know names
I
and
used
stuff.
to make these when I was a little girl, it's fine.